Where did she go? The person I used to be. I was looking at old videos that I'd made. I've been trying to be consistent with this YouTube thing for a while. Constantly beginning again and again and again from the top, trying to push past this resistance. And here I am again. But yeah, I revisited some videos I had made in the past, months and months ago, and I just seemed so authentic. I seemed so playful, bubbly, and I don't know how I lost that. When I lost the fun of it, the fun in it all. Nowadays, trying to put my dreams into action feels like an obligation, and I think that's also what causes that thing inside me to resist so much. It's a scary place. And I mean, I understand that new things, doing new things, pushing past old boundaries, changing your narrative, changing the direction of your life is understandably intimidating. Change is understandably intimidating. But I want to find that love for it. I want to find that love for it all again. I don't think it started with the love of it. As a child growing up, my parents stressed a lot about the need to figure out what I wanted to do with my life. So much so that I never really got to just be a kid. I always had some kind of responsibility, as I'm sure is very common, you know. I know this is not a just me thing. Growing up, when I would do creative things and almost seemingly making the mistake of showing my parents, it would immediately be turned into something that I had to figure out how to monetize. And now that I am an adult, and you do have to have money and buy things and pay bills and things of that nature, there's even more pressure. I just want to get to know her again. Because I'm sure I didn't appreciate her bravery when I was in the thick of it. I look back and I almost want to get her advice on how to move forward. And I know she's not gone. I think she's just buried. I know there were also parts of myself when I was her that I try to disconnect from now. And it's cut me off from all of it, the good and the not so great. I shut her out completely, not really knowing what I was doing. And I thought I was improving, and I was improving as a person, but I also found that improvement was built on faulty ground, and it all crashed. But I guess this is something good that can come from it. Being able to reintroduce myself to myself, being able to rediscover who I've always been, to know who I really am. We're taught to put on so many hats and different masks before we get to know who's under them, who's in them, who's wearing them. And I was never really good at wearing the hats. I had my own masks. They only concealed all the good parts of me. They concealed the light in me, concealed it from myself more than anybody else. I miss her. It's like I didn't realize what I had. But I guess the good thing is that I never really lost it, because it's still me. I want to know how to access the parts that I've buried. I've put a lot of importance on being able to wear the mask that was expected of me, because I wanted people to know that I could. And for what? I know where she's buried. Under the guilt of not being perfect, not being smarter, not knowing to value myself, letting others take advantage of me, sometimes even taking advantage of others. She's buried under the comparison of people who have not been through what I've been through and lived to tell the tale. She's buried under emotions I've tried to discard, hurt I keep repressing, trying not to acknowledge. I thought that was being strong. I thought that was what you were supposed to do. Because what good is carrying the hurt of being unwanted, being rejected, being devalued, being disrespected, overlooked, and allowing it? Allowing people to take advantage of you because you weren't brave enough to say no or fight back. Shame. It's not your fault, even though I blame myself. I blamed you. It's not your fault. We have to live with the decisions we make, the decisions we don't make. It's hard to feel like it's not my fault. Maybe it is. What now? I understand that I wasn't taught better in the past. I wasn't taught to protect myself. I was taught to be what people needed me to be. I was taught to be the person that was most convenient for them. I was taught to be subservient and obedient, ignorant sometimes. I wasn't taught to have my own opinions. I wasn't taught to have boundaries. I wasn't taught to share my truth, share my light. I wasn't taught to be seen, to feel worthy, despite. If you ask my parents, they'll tell me they did. But I don't blame them either, really. I understand that everything served its purpose. Yet it's still hard to feel like I should have known better already. I should have known better then. I should have been better. And maybe it's a little bit of both. I've made some really stupid decisions that are permanent now. They're permanent. And I didn't realize that at the time. And I guess that's also part of the journey of life. You have to learn to grow and move forward despite. I can't allow the perceived mistakes of the past to keep me in the same place. And again, I thought that I was doing the right thing and continuing to move forward. But apparently, I haven't processed everything. And maybe that's just the game as well. Maybe the thoughts really don't ever go away. For a while they did. For a while they did. And I was feeling really good. And then I met someone. And she reminded me of everything that I feel that I'm not. And it all came crumbling down. And I still think about her all the time. Even though I don't want to. Even though it feels like there's no purpose to. It just seems like something is hell-bent on me staying in one place. Feeling like that tiny, insignificant speck. Waiting to be cleaned up and brushed out of existence. But I know I'm here for something. And you're not gonna find me in the same place. That's just not gonna happen. Sorry. It's not gonna happen. Even if I have to fight myself for it. And that's what I'll do. But I don't want to fight myself anymore. I want to take everything. I want to be whole. And I want to take all parts, not just the pretty ones, not just the good ones. Because I deserve to be loved unconditionally, by myself especially. I don't want to reject myself anymore. I don't want to keep doing that. I don't need to. I've grown and I've learned, and I continue to grow and learn, and I know that. So there's no reason for me to keep kicking myself back in the hole. You're good. Stop. Stop doing that. Please. We don't have to do this anymore. We don't have to do it anymore. There's no need for it. There's no use. Doesn't help anything. Doesn't help anyone. You don't need to condemn yourself for what you did in 5th grade or last year or this month. You're alright. I know I'm alright. I'm not who I once was. But I'm proud of what I've overcome. I'm proud of what I've grown to be. Maybe it's not everything that I want. Yeah, I'm probably still have work to do. But I'm in a pretty good spot. I'm a really good person. I care about people. You don't have to be afraid anymore. Even though you probably still will be. Still probably gonna feel scary, and that's okay. I'm glad to be alive. I'm glad to be here. I'm glad to be me. I'm glad to have my life, my story. I'm very lucky to be me. And I mean that. All phases. Alright. I accept it all. I accept who I was. I accept the lingers, the thoughts that still echo. I accept the parts of me that may still feel less than. And I cradle them now, knowing that I'm not any less than anyone. And no one is less than me. I'm ready to be all of me. To show the world who I can be, who I've always been. Who I've always been. I've always been.